The weight is 100%. You could see the button is 100%. All right. So we need to fix this heading. Sorry. So we need to fix it. So let's fix it right away. Uh, if you notice, if I trying to decrease the size of the mobile device, you see that you can't even see the top. The reason for this is because of this container, because the container height is set to the height of the viewport. Do you understand? So the viewport is not enough to accommodate the entire phone. So we are going to use high pixel instead, 400 pixel, and I'll set the maximum height, sorry, the minimum height to be 400 pixel. So this is like saying the height should not be the height of the container should not be less than 400% in any device. Okay, it looks okay. So the one final thing we need to do is the top is not showing yet, so it's like, so we have to set the margin of the container, the margin top of the container. Okay, so we go to our media query, then we set the, okay, we'll call it so man, sorry about that. Okay, it looks better now, it looks perfect now. So even if I increase the height, decrease the height of the container even to the smallest, you could see that it remains the same, which is very, very great. So if it is a screen touch, all they just need to do is to scroll, is to just scroll. All right, so we fixed that, so everything is okay now for 200. Okay, all right, so let's see the, okay, so this is the so this is although we are not leaving it like that. Let's continue, let's just continue. All right, so we've done with viewport with okay, so the next now, we because we were actually working on 200, so we are done with minimum height of 200. So let's go to, yeah, minimum width of, width, not height. Did I say height? No, it's not height, I meant width. So the minimum width is 200. So when the width of the mobile device is at least 200 pixel, then it's going to display like this. So we are not just going to leave it there, so we are going to write the media query for Should we write for 300? Yeah, let's write for 300. So we'll write for 300 pixel. So H1. Margin top, we'll set it to font size. Set the font size to 45 pixel. So let me take it to 300. Okay. So let me oh, no. Let's refresh. See that the size as this the size of the header has increased. So if we drag it to let's see. So if I take it below 300, it will go to the previous media query, the media query we've written for 200. It will execute for that. Do you understand? So the previous one, we for the previous one for the minimum width of 200 pixel. So it will execute between 200 and 299 pixel. So when it gets to this 300 pixel, it will it will start executing the styling, the styling for this. It will start executing this styling, for the minimum width of 300 pixel. You see. So that is it. So if I take it, you see. So let's proceed. So let's do for the header. Sorry, not the paragraph. I don't even need to put this div. I could put, because these two are the parent of P. You understand? But since there's only one P inside it, I don't even need to put this div. You understand? So if you see similar code like this from the top, you could just, if you feel like, you could just remove the div. But let me just take it off in this one. You know, sometimes when you try to follow logic, you just try to put it in exactly the way it is supposed to be. So, yeah, even though some without giving the regard for the fact that it could be written in a shorter way. All right, so let's write for the P. So we'll set the font size to 1.1 em. Okay, that's for the P. Then the toggle button, the width, set it to 2000. Oh, sorry, I said 2000. 200 pixel. Then font size, we'll give it 1.5. Right. Okay. Okay, so all right. So that is it. So that is for the for the header. So let's go to the form now, right now. So I want to give it a font size. Or we could even leave it this, we could even leave the font size. Let me check. Let me check. So okay. Let's leave the font size. Let's leave the font size now. So the H2. I would like to slightly or let me just leave the H2. Okay. I like it like this. To 200 to let me see how it is in 400 or 399 399. Okay, so I will just leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Okay, and let's leave it this way. So this is for the yeah, for a mobile device with minimal width of 300 pixel. So around that at least that is 300 pixel and above. So that is it. So let's write the one. Let me just copy this. So we'll write the one for 400. Okay, for 400. So what are we going to do in here? So we just let's see. Mm, let's set the div. The width. So let's give it 400 pixel. So let me see. So this is 400 pixel right now. So if I refresh, okay. So that is for. So that is it. So the form width. Yeah, it has a width of I set the width to 400 pixel. What about if I set it to 600 pixel? Sorry. Oops. 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 Okay. So let me undo. Sorry. So that is it. So the width is set to 400 pixel so that when you because it's saying the minimum width that is 400 and above, so when it gets to like 500 pixel when there's a mobile device of 500 pixel width 600 or above, it will not just look wide. So we just set it so that even when it's getting wider, it will remain the width will remain the same. So okay, let me see. Let me call this one like 700 pixel. You see that it maintains that width. Okay, so let's set it back to 400. So the next is 600 pixel. So let's see how so we are going to be writing the middle query with minimum width of 600, but before then let me go and see. Let me see from 400 to 599. Oh, sorry, no, not that. So this is 499. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is okay. It sorry. Yeah, so it has a border. It has its border. It's a border space. It has a border here in between. Okay, it's okay. So um, let's say oh, I said I was going to create a media query for 600, right? Okay, so let's see 599. 599. All right, so this will be the okay. All right, so I will leave it like this, but for you, you could choose to to reduce the margin, left and right, because some of you might say the margin left and right may be too wide, so you could set it up yourself. You could experiment yourself, just give it an experiment, just experiment on it yourself. Okay, right, so let's write media query for 600, for the minimum of 600. Sorry, so yeah, this will be 600 pixel. So we'll just work on the H1. So let's just work on the H1. That is the heading, the main heading. So we'll give it a margin top. So we'll give it a margin top of 75 pixel. Then we give it a font size of let's give it 70 pixel. Then I think finally line height, let's give it 0.9 m. Okay, so I'll set this to 600. Okay, so I want this I want the header to be slightly bigger. So let's refresh now. All right, okay, so that is it. So when you take it below, you see what happened, but when you take it to 600, then finally we are going to be writing media query for 1000, minimum width of 1000 pixel. So let's see 999. Yeah, you could see that it's kind of too, it's kind of, the form is kind of Smaller. Okay. All right. So let's write on. Let me give this 1,000. H1 header P. Okay. So we want to style both H1 and the and P. So we want to apply the same the same styling to this. Why is it doing like that? So we give it a margin button of 130 pixel. Then okay, that I think that is it. That should be it. Nothing much. So the next is the toggle button. So margin top, give it 100 pixel. Then H1, then margin top. Okay, let me check something. Okay, so margin top, so we'll give it 80 pixel.